everyone, this is Aleena and this is part 2 of the Choosing Your Career Path videos. In last video I talked about my story of how I chose a career, and this video I wanted to dive in a little deeper so I could help you choose your career that is tailored to fit your strengths, your weaknesses, your interests, and that would be a good fit for you overall. So the first thing I would recommend for you to do is taking an online career assessment test. These tests can be found on Naviance if you have access to Naviance, which is like a website with scholarships on it. You can take a career assessment test. You're provided this website through your school, so if you have access to that, you can definitely use Naviance and it would be very beneficial for you. Or you can find a lot of career assessment tests online. What these tests would help you do is get some careers on your radar that you can take a deeper look into as you go throughout your years in school, so that by the time you finish with high school, you have an idea of what you want to do. The next thing you have to think about after taking those career tests, and you have like 3 or 4 careers on your radar, is what else is important to you in your life. So think about your future lifestyle, your likes, your dislikes, your personality overall. What else in your life are you looking forward to other than your job? So for me, it would be having a family. I needed to find a job that would cater to me being able to work and come home and be with my family and take care of that part of my life. So that's what I thought of when I was thinking of finding a career field that would fit my whole life, not just my work life, but everything else that I was interested in having in the future. It's important to incorporate both of those worlds together. So the next thing you have to do is familiarize yourself with the different careers that you're interested in. This means going online and researching about the education requirements, your job description, what's really entailed in the job that you want to pursue, what will you actually be responsible over, and the salary, which is also important. How much would you get paid for doing the job, and more. You can also read books on your career and get as much information as you possibly can. And another thing that I would recommend is go to any job fairs if your school is holding them, which is also very beneficial. You can talk to any of the professionals there, and they will be more than happy to answer your questions. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there and network and find out as much as you can about the career that you're interested in. And I'll speak more about this in my next video, so make sure to watch that as well. The next step is to set up charts for each of the careers that you're interested in. So if you're interested in 3 careers like I set up 3 charts. I had one for a pediatrician, for an anesthesiologist, and a hospitalist. And for each one, I would list pros and cons. For example, a pediatrician. A pro would be that I get to work with children, and I have a passion for taking care of children and nurturing and being and working with them. And a con would be that I would be in school for 8+ years to get that job. Also take in your personality into consideration. Are you an introvert or are you an extrovert? Think about if you would be comfortable doing that job every single day. Even if you are an introvert, can you professionally be an extrovert? Can you professionally hold conversation with people? Can you professionally go out of your comfort zone and make people feel comfortable. These are all things that you need to take into consideration when deciding on whether this job would be a good fit for you. Once you make these charts, it should be a good visual and a good aid to help you make the decision about which of those careers that you have right there laid out would be the best for you. And the final step would be for you to pick out of those careers and stick with that choice until you find a logical reason why it might not work. And if you never find that reason, make sure to stick with it and work on it, and be happy with what you do. It's best to find a job that you feel happy to do it and it doesn't feel like a chore, even though all jobs can be stressful and it's all hard work, but at the end of the day you feel satisfied with what you do in life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned how to pick a career for yourself, how to take into consideration your personality, your strengths, your weaknesses, and how to make those charts to really lay it out for yourself and flesh out all of the distractions and just have a choice in mind for you to work towards. In high school and when you get to college, you have an idea of what you want to do. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a good day, guys. Bye.